Um, excuse me. I guess I need a drink. I thought I had one a minute ago, but my voice is a bit raw. It's for a number of reasons. I've been putting a lot of things on film lately, even at a more accelerated pace than I usually do. And I've also been subjected to a lot of emotional stress lately, which I addressed earlier into uh, back to back and screeds that I did on things that bother me about this country that I've had to confront this week, or really in a way never I had to do before because I was lucky. I've been living in a very privileged part of society, and was essentially living in a fool's paradise. But I'm not living there anymore because now I've seen the truth. So anyway, I wanted to do earlier today. I planned on doing a much lighter, carefree thing because, generally speaking, although these problems with the people I talked about are serious, they don't affect my general mood, which is one of complete euphoria most every day, all day, because of the people that are now inhabiting my life. I don't even have to go into too much detail because I've done plenty of that elsewhere. Because by now maybe that I'm cranking these out, you know, 5, 6, 7 a day sometimes. So I wanted to do some children's stories. Some of my favorite ones. I had them picked out. I had the whole. Oh, hello there, honey. This is part of the reason I'm so happy. I've got people in my life who care about me. So, I mean, I always did, but it's different now. So, I'm going to read a short poem tonight, which has always meant the world to me ever since I was a little kid because my grandma had a copy of it right over here. This was her house that I live in. And she had a copy of it over on the wall. It was framed, which I now have up at my apartment in New York where I used to live, but where my 3 sons are still living with their mother. So I hope that they'll read it and be inspired by it too, but just in the off chance that they don't notice it on the wall and read it for themselves, for them, and I think for all children, and maybe anybody who's never been lucky enough to hear this piece, I'm going to read If by Rudyard Kipling, one of, to me, again, the gods of writing. I definitely will be doing more work by Mr. Kipling. I just idolize this man. This is a tough one for me to read, so I have to take a moment to compose myself and get focused, I guess. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for the doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream, but not make dreams your master, if you can think, but not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those 2 impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up again with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it all on one turn of pitch and toss, if you can force, lose, and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew serve your turn long after they are gone. And so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings and lose a common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more, you'll be a man, my son.